Hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey, and this is going to be a love reading, you guys. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective love energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages on what the person on our mind is thinking about us. What are they feeling about us? What do you know? What's going on in our love energy here? Right off the bat, I feel like this is your season to love. And I feel like a lot of you guys are no longer feeling pressured to find a lover, but since you released that pressure to find a lover, there's a lot of people who feel pressure to love you here, love you back, and whatnot. Spirit is also telling you to believe what people show you here when it comes to love, because you guys are beautiful and whatnot. Some people, they want to see you heartbroken, but I feel like there's also someone here who they want to deny they wanted to deny the feelings that they felt for you, but they can no longer deny that they have some sort of feelings for you. They have some sort of love for you. They have something here that's not really ending, for you and whatnot. Somebody feels like they could have kept it real with you from the jump, but they overcomplicated their love life here. And it's like, somebody feels a little hurt for hurting you, but you got a lot of energies here that don't want to hurt you here. Spirit is just telling you to be careful, move slowly when it comes to giving your heart away. Or if you guys get emotionally attached after sex, be careful, move slowly here. If you need somebody to love on, hug on, people will who will do things for you. Spirit is saying don't feel delete that guilt you feel using your feminine prowess to get what you want here and out of life and whatnot. I feel like a lot of you guys can get what you want. You just got to use proper boundaries and remember your worth and whatnot. You can get whatever you want out of a man, a masculine energy right now, even if it's love or commitment here. Some of you guys just wanted freedom and like ease, and you just wanted people to be trusted to do the right thing. You wanted to be able to leave that little kid with the candy in front of them and say don't touch it, and then you walk away and then it's still untouched. Some of you guys are going to find that, and some of you guys are realizing you're just not going to put that candy in front of people who have that immaturity in them, that doesn't have that sort of restraint. I feel like a lot of you guys have learned to differentiate between people who have that sort of restraint and people who don't. Um, but I'm gonna pull these cards because it's like somebody's really sad over you guys. It's like, because maybe you guys are smarter and you're making smarter decisions here. They're hoping that you don't change and you don't close off this energy and whatnot. It's like, I don't know. And it's almost like there's this ex person that will feel better if you actually got heartbroken again. They would feel like it wasn't just them. They felt like it was something about you that you were bound to repeat this sort of pattern here because you didn't have proper boundaries, because you didn't know your worth. They felt like you guys were going to attract people who took advantage of that here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's the opposite. People are very enamored at the fact that you aren't really arrogant. You're not really arrogant with your self love. They're not trying to take what they could get from you and then leave you hanging. You're not in this dog eat dog world here. You guys are a divine feminine being moved amongst divine men here. I feel like the people who you were around, they were supposed to be divine masculines. They were supposed to be kings. And then when you went to go and knight them, they were like, nah, I'm gonna take the sword and I'm gonna stab you in the chest here and like, take out your heart. And then they never got knighted and they never made it to that king phase here. You are amazing. Yeah, you got people here who find you to be a very amazing person. Like everything about you is amazing, beautiful, loving, caring. A lot of people want to create warmth around you. They want to give you a sense of family, a sense of love, because they feel like you didn't have that. They feel like you don't have a strong sense of family. You don't have a strong sense of love. You don't have a strong like, system that you could rely on. There's people who want to love you and be there for you because they feel like you're more than deserving of it. There are people who are willing to be there for you. Unfortunately, some of you guys just had people that couldn't. They were just bad people. They were narcissists attracted to your energy because they felt like they could get what they want and they didn't have to give you anything here. Will I see you again is coming out. Somebody is hoping that you will see them again or that you would maintain in some sort of, I don't know, back and forth with them. But somebody knows it's no chance that you're ever going to see them again. You're not going to continue this with them. You're not going to you're not going through anything with them. You guys would rather be on your own right now. And I feel like you guys do have some sort of tenderness in your heart where people are not able to reach in and hurt it. Like people are like, whoa. Like, they're trying to walk on eggshells when it comes to approaching you as far as love, as far as intimacy, as far as just, all around you-ness here. Also, don't get caught up in bad advice when it comes to love. Spirit is saying trust only your intuition and only what you want matters in love. Because I cannot emphasize that enough. There are too many dumb bitches that will try to purposely lead you to a negative man here. I don't think there's anything wrong that he sent you a penis picture. You got to try it. I think that and they know they get off on giving women bad advice. They want to see you heartbroken because they believe that because you're pretty that you're dumb, and that's not true here. Some you guys are pretty and you're smart and you're going to continue being smart. Don't let anybody project that sort of ignorance onto you guys here. I feel like a lot of you guys, you look like vintage movie stars right now. It's like something about you is very alluring, very seductive, very, just straight out the gates, just beautiful hair too. I've never met someone like you. I've never met someone like you is coming out here. Yeah, you got somebody that's like, I never met someone like you. You got people here who want to show you the world. They want to they want to take you out here, and this passion that you guys have is going to develop slowly over time. Be careful of somebody trying to push this passion all at once, like, like, okay, I'm your boyfriend now let's do it. You guys are going to attract someone who this is a slow build for. This love reading too, I noticed in a lot of my other love readings, I kept getting the next 3 months. I kept getting October when I use the time frame cards. I feel like a lot of you guys within this spooky season, you're going to be finding a love partner here, or your love relationship is going to be deepening. Some of you guys is going to be deepening because you guys are going to be getting your own place together, because you're going to have people complaining about you being up in their household. It's like an argument with his mother or argument with your mother or your parents and whatnot for not wanting them around, wanting you guys to build a life on your own together. Together away from the household here. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on in this collective energy? Divine, please tell me more. What's going on in this love energy? I see you when I close my eyes is coming out here. Yeah, a lot of people, they see you when they close their eyes. This person is like, yo, like your face is imprinted on their face here. These people, yeah, your face is imprinted on their face, and a lot of people love you. They want a time with you here. Somebody wants to convince you that you're delusional, that a lot of people aren't attracted to you, but they could see the people attracted to you right then and there. It's like this, I don't know, this feminine energy is like stuck in trying to suck out your love life here. It's like they want you to be heartbroken. They want you to see you as less than. They want you to maybe even be involved in like a poly relationship where you're just getting used for threesomes, or you're just getting used here, like, by people. They feel like they only want people to feel like your life is only good for one night, like your beauty isn't good enough to be loved, and they want you to feel like you don't have brains, that everything you think about is like delusional. Wipe away all of that energy. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're intelligent, and you are worthy of love. You're worthy of true love, of divine love here. Delete any guilt you have. Don't feel bad for not sleeping with a guy on the first date. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if he spends his money on you and you still didn't give him any. Somebody feels like you don't have that heart. Like a lot of you guys, people feel like you guys would just give it to anybody that's nice to you, kind to you, or give you a ride home or something, and that this is going to leave you dumb and easy and always heartbroken. A lot of you guys, you have to put your foot down when it comes to love and commitment here, and be smart about who you love and you give your body to, especially if you know it comes with your heart. If some of you guys can have that sort of relationship where you guys definitely, you hook up or whatnot, and you guys could scratch that itch and throw it away, because some of you guys are done with relationships right now. You're very much done with relationships. Some of you guys are into your 50s and stuff, and you're like, I just want to, I don't know. You just want to have a hot moment. You just want to get back out there. You just want to make out. You just want to kiss. You don't really want to love on somebody. If some of you guys are divorced and whatnot, some of you guys got kids, some of you guys don't, you don't want, all of that relationship material. And this is going to be your season to love. I feel like because you're going to have a lot more confidence. I feel like with the more layers in fall and whatnot. But you guys are going to attract divine love here. Somebody is mad about this. I don't know why I got somebody so angry about you even feeling like you're good enough for love here. Somebody wants you to be like passed around. Somebody does not want you to fit. Everybody is good enough for love. If you look at the marriages and the types of people who marry and don't get married, and you think that you're not the type that's going to marry, you're going to get married if that's what you want. You're going to have a boyfriend if that's what you want here. You're going to have hookups if that's what you want. Somebody wants you, pull your self esteem out of the dumps and just have strong boundaries here. Show a guy you can say no and not be awkward. Just say, no, I'm not doing that. If he gets weird about it, that's his fault. Say, I want you to do this. Set clear boundaries and use them for what they're worth here. And you don't have to reward every task. Make them earn it too. If this is, make them earn it. Use your feminine prowess. Make them earn time with you. Don't feel like you're the one who got to keep conversation interesting. You're the one who got to like be some type of way here. Like, you gotta be the one to put on the show. A lot of you guys are being okay if the conversation is dry. You're okay if it's not going anywhere. You're okay if the person is losing interest. You're like, okay, I guess they lost interest and moving on. You guys are being reminded of your boundaries and to increase your self esteem, and don't feel like you got to give yourself away. Don't feel like you got to give you, whether it's monetarily or whatever here. I have trouble to express myself is coming out here under you are amazing. You are amazing. Someone is having trouble expressing this energy for themselves here. I feel like a lot of you guys have left some sort of toxic dating pool. So if you guys are thinking about like me moving overseas, I'm like, I cannot handle the United States dating energy. I can't handle the friendship energy. None of that. It's just real toxic over there. A lot of you guys aren't toxic, but if you're not toxic, I know you know what I mean. A lot of empaths, people just, they don't respect them over here. I don't know, over in the United States. I don't know over here how they, so far so good. Things seem to be direct. Like if somebody wants to hook up, I'm on Tinder. Hey, no, I'm thirsty guy. The ones who say that they're looking for a relationship seem to ask you out. Do you want me to show you this, show you that? I haven't been out yet, but I'll date a few and tell you my experiences so far. Like I said, it doesn't seem as layered as it is in America, where a lot of men, they will date you, but then everything conversation is being had behind your back with other men. and your value is being discussed, or they're testing you, or they're seeing if I can get an attitude and get something out of you. Let's see what would happen if I leave this person on red for an hour. If somebody, I've noticed that on Tinder, nobody's left me on red. Hey, well, I'm going to handle this. So I will be talking to you soon. I'm taking a walk outside. I'm going to do this. And then, and then they'll come back. Hi, good morning, like, and whatnot. It has not been the same type of energy here. It seems to be a I like you or I don't like you here. There's a lot of men in the US who want to bring your value down. They want to bring your value down. They have nasty attitudes. They just want to, like, they create webs on webs and thoughts on thoughts, and it's just so much toxicity that even talking to one gives me like a tension headache. Like, it makes me feel like my skull is like about to crack open, because it's like they got a billion thoughts here, and they're very entitled to your body, your space, your time, your reputation, like, your past. They're extremely concerned about it, and like what, like, and if the other guy was, and then I is like, I don't mess with no American men. Confirmation. I can feel you. People can feel the love coming through you here. Somebody broke their heart because they felt like you had the love in you. Like, but they make up reasons, like they just, okay, she's loving, she's kind, she's sweet, but I bet you her ex probably broke her heart and mistreated her. So I'm going to break her heart and mistreated her. I can't be the type of guy that would pull a guy. If you listen to like the dating coaches and it's real toxic. Like, like I just feel like a lot of those men, they're garbage men. Like, it's to the wayside. And then with the amount of straight men claiming to be divine feminines and in the comments and stuff, I'm like, oh God, no. No, 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 no. A lot of American men are secretly envious of American women. And then it's like, I don't know, the type of bitterness, it can't be. Not to say that you can't find something amongst that is good here, but like like, I feel like a lot of you guys, if you've been using Reiki and you've been using healing and attract love subliminals, you're going to attract that true love here. Some of you guys, you're gaining self-esteem in the body to maybe just use men. You don't want to attract love, you just want to use them. I want to be different. Yes, somebody wants to be different to you. They don't like the name that they've given themselves for you. Somebody's heart is hurting. Like, they have literal heart pains from trying to screw you over here. It's like, a lot of you guys, you didn't deserve that. You're not a bad person. They just felt like you weren't as valuable as somebody else in their list here. You worry so much is coming out under I see you when I close my eyes, and you worry so much here. Yeah, somebody wants to alleviate your pain, alleviate your worry, make you feel at ease here, make you feel good, like, make you feel good. Spirit is saying to also remember the pain you felt when you did not get what you were owed or what you were worth here, when you knew you could have gotten more out of a guy, but you decided to be nice. And take that, not to say let it turn you into bitterness, but let it make you have your guard up here when it comes to love, and you'll be fine. Don't be falling over every guy you meet, you know? Just because they're 6 foot plus and they look really good. I'm so glad there's so many of them that look good and they're like 6 feet plus and they're all different ages here. I'm like, I don't have to be impressed by that, because it's not rare as in the United States to find a tall, attractive guy. Tall, attractive men there are rare, especially tall, attractive men who have jobs and have positive traits. It's hard to find them with a personality to match the looks. I want you to enjoy your life is coming out here. I want you to enjoy your life is coming out here. You got somebody that wants you to enjoy your life. This is coming out under you worry too much. Somebody wants to take care of the hard parts that you have going on in your life. and just be there by your side. There's something about you that gives people a good vibe. They can feel the love coming through you. They just want you around because it feels good. Your energy is good. People talk about how good your energy is, but that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this. Love reading, you guys.